What is up? So got a potential first right here. I'm gonna make an iced Cortadito. So that's gonna be your double shot extracted with a layer of brown sugar right through the portafilter. And I'm also gonna add the half and half. The only slightly wishy-washy thing about it being called a Cortadito is that, yeah, I'm using the half and half, but I'm not steaming it. I could steam it, but for ice drinks, I'd rather go with just pour the half and half straight in there and don't steam it. But just so you know, yeah, steaming it or putting it through a French press is a thing that you can do. I'm just not gonna do it in this case. But anyway, get the basket and where, there it is. Filter. I got a funnel that I'd like to use. And I'm gonna measure out 15, or at the top of 14 grams. Because we want to leave space for the brown sugar. It's about time for me to get more beans. And matcha, I need to get matcha too. Come on. 14, cool. 14 works. And I'll put that through here. Blend it up. Brown sugar. Heard some stuff in there. And since I'm about to go out and skate, I'm going to use my porcelain to-go cup. You gotta love having those. But yeah, and let me grab my 1 teaspoon. So we're gonna use 1 teaspoon of brown sugar over this tamped bed of espresso bean. Go ahead and give it like a couple light taps. The funnel's really nice since it really avoids the mess of tamping ground beans down. Take about a teaspoon of brown sugar. You don't really have to overdo this. I'd rather go under than over. But I found 1 teaspoon is just the perfect amount to give you a nice layer of brown sugar. And then also, yeah, make sure you clean this after you make this drink. Just to avoid any issues. I've had this machine for 5 years. I've made plenty of these. I haven't had an issue once. And that's even after I took the gasket off and cleaned everything. Everything still looked really nice in there. So now we're going to do our actual temp. Make sure I spin this around a good bit. Just to give it a really nice, even, consistent surface. Then check that out. Can y'all see it okay? Throw that into the spout. And then we're going to extract. Full double. Pressure looks good. That pressure looked perfect. Go ahead and pour that in there. And grab our ice. I'll put the ice in another pitcher. Then pour it in there. All right. We got what I think is plenty of ice. And then we also need our half and half. Let me check the date on this half and half. We are looking good on the half and half. You do not want at date half and half, trust me. You don't even want it anywhere near the date. All right, so there's our espresso, ice. Come on. Plenty ice, and then we just complete it with a half and half. And there y'all have it. It's as simple as that. It's your iced Cortadito. But anyway, thank y'all for watching as always. Gonna give it a bit of a stir just to incorporate everything in. Yeah, I've never tried this before, so I'll try it live right now. It's like the espresso is so good. You get the full power of the espresso, but yeah, it definitely tastes like a sweetened espresso with some half and half, which is exactly what I'm looking for. It doesn't taste overly sweet. It doesn't taste overly bitter. As a matter of fact, pour a couple drops of that espresso in there if it wants to come out. Yeah, could have possibly pulled a double lungo in there and give it a little bit more. I feel like it needs a bit more espresso, you know, or maybe a little bit less of the half and half, because yeah, that brown sugar does kind of tone down the bitterness of the espresso, but the espresso flavor, the espresso flavor is still there. So anyway, thank y'all for watching as always, and yeah, more soon.